over. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Sorry, Robbie. Sorry, Robbie. Naderated the biddies! Thank you so much. Let me do your cheer in a minute because right now we have got to watch everyone do an instant 360 on the line. We've had an instant redeem, everyone. So you can go forward, but you've just got to go all the way around. I'm going to be watching you. Good luck, everyone. It's lights out and away we go. Oh, they've jumped the start. They've jumped the start. They were so focused on the thing, on the 360. Oh, God. Chaos, that's how we like to start a race here on TTT, and we are officially now underway. Oh, my God. Good luck, everybody. See? Carnage. I told you, it's always carnage on TTT. Kitty's picked up a 1.5. We've got wall pens on, so that is from that. Jenko's in third, Matt, Drew. We've got very oversteery car. We're going to see a lot of people going wide here. Drew, Mystic, Naderade side by side. Nevi's just hitting the decel line for hitting the wall during the 360. Mystic and Matt. Romeo, who's fallen? Mrs. Romeo fell behind after the 360, but we're okay. It's all within touching distance. You laughed out loud so much it hurt then. Carnage, where the fun is at? Do you know what? You can't take life too seriously. As long as the racing is good other than the carnage that I bring in, who cares? The first sabotage is going to be coming up in 40 seconds with Fred 2 seconds out in the lead already. Just made it in for the racing time and is already taking a big lead. Jenko and Kitty's in the top 3. Drew closely chasing in behind. They need to slow down Drew. Drew is pulling ahead. Hey, Gazoo, welcome in. Thanks so much for the lurk. Drew is pulling away with this championship, so he needs to be slowed down. He needs to be slowed down. He's on for a hat-trick of TTT wins, and he is pulling away with it already early on in. Let's get the Wheel of Doom up, and then I'll tell you where the points are at the moment. How's your day going, Gazoo? Let's spin the wheel. It's going to be Freddy's. We've got a British top 4 at the moment. Come on, Aussies. Oh, it's a good one. Fred, you need to pit for wet tires, please. Fred needs to pit for wet tires. That is going to take a lot of time. It is a long pit. Here's Ziggy Zadin. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Slow day at work. Oh man, I hope it goes quicker for you. Oh my goodness, Kitty just went flying. 1.5 there. Matt's just bumped into Kitty as well. Kitty's just moved down from 3rd to 7th. Just like that. Look how close this racing is right now. Matt slowed down. Kitty will serve in the next. Mystic's falling behind. Fred, 3.5 seconds in the lead. Has to pit for wet tyres though. So we'll get really slowed down. The pit here is quite long. And obviously wet tyres are going to reduce grip. And you're essentially going to have to grip to pit straight away after that. So... who did everyone bet in on the poll, guys? Who did everyone put their points on? Jenko and Drew here. So Drew's moved up already, looking to claim some scalps. People, we need to slow down Drew. We need to slow down Drew. We've got a minute till the next sabotage. Jenko holding on at the moment. They're both... ooh. I was going to say they're both purple, but we're only on lap 2. Numbnuts. It is a good field. It is a good field. We're going to have some good racing out here today. I'm really happy. Obviously, we expect carnage because we always do with the sabotages, but it is a strong field. Naderade trying to get around Nevi here, who's picked up a half-second penalty. And Kitty has claws, who's got a wall hit and a cutting penalty here. Kitty's first race back since November, so we'll be a little bit rusty. Oh, Matt! Mystic, 1.5 second. Matt says he's going to pit because he felt bad for that. Romeo, Mrs. Romeo. You're not saying you don't want to jinx them? Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Jenko is in first. Drew messed up there. Oh, it's come back on track. Kitty's got involved with spinning the Wheel of Doom right now. It's going to be Jenko's. The wheel's not finished. Okay, Jenko, racing hard tires, please. Yeah, they are. They are. Jenko, 6 seconds in the lead, has lost it, hit the wall. Drew, I'm hearing Mr. Romeo shouting in my ear. Let's see what happened there. Oh, that's a... What did Romeo do? Mrs. Romeo went past, caught into Romeo. They survived though, just about, side by side through the tunnels from the Romeos. Yep. The Jenko 7.5 seconds in the lead, has to pit for racing hard tyres. Mrs. Romeo entering Romeo makes a change, eh? Drew and Natorade and Kitty all fighting for second place here. Drew holding on at the moment. We've got a minute until the next sabotage. Kitty and Natorade. Natorade currently in third. Kitty in fourth. Tough love, Rome. I know, you gotta get, if you're gonna give it, you gotta take it. That's how I think about it anyway. You're willing to give it, you gotta be willing to take it. Jenko has got in the pits here. Drew now claims the lead. Not much in it though with Natorade and Kitty pressing hard. The Wheel of Doom's gonna spin again. You should feel sorry for him. Absolutely should feel sorry for him. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! It's not good. Drew. Drop to the back, please. You're tapping out the line of conversation. Why? Why? What you got to hide? What you got to hide? 1.5 seconds lead from Kitty now. First races since November. Natorade is in third. Second. Natorade is in second. Mystic is in third. Nevi is up in fourth with Romeo chasing in behind. Come on, Rome. Rome, your connection is looking sketchy. I have changed up the sabotage. We've got some new ones, and obviously it's not 5 races anymore, it's 1 race. Well, 3 races, but do you know what I mean? Kitty is pitted. We've got a minute till the next sabotage. Natorade is the new race leader. Mystic in second, and Nevi's going to go up into third. Romeo's going to go up into fourth. Yeah, we've got drop to the back. We've got loser place. What else did we add in? Reverse, just reverse now. We used to just do reverse straight. Now we're doing reverse for 2 full minutes until the next sabotage. Only second and only fifth instead of only fourth and only third. And then the rest are pretty much the same, I think. So yeah, we've changed a few. We've got to keep it fresh. We've got to keep it fresh. Wheel of Doom is up. It's going to be definitely Natorade unless Natorade makes a mess of something. 3.3 seconds is the lead and going faster here as well. It's an involuntary reaction to say H2O every time I hear you say Natorade. I know. Been a while since I've been here. Sabotage used to be after every... Yeah. So it's now 1 40-minute race. The sabotage is at every 2 minutes for the race leader, and at 34 to 40 minutes every 1 minute. So there is no way of predicting what's going to happen or, you know, messing things up. Natorade, stop start, please. Hello, Erdin. Good morning, Erdin. How you doing? Welcome in. So that is drop Natorade from a 3.5 second lead to third. Mystic will now take the lead with Nevi chasing in second. Nevi looking strong here. Nevi looking really, really strong here. Mystic has still got the 1 second lead though. How's your morning going, Erdin? Nevi is doing really, really well. I'm well impressed. Natorade has just taken place. Nevi's got in the pits because his tyres are looking shot. But needs to, so there's no real harm in that. Everyone's going to have to pit at some point during this race. We're not even a third of the way through. How are we doing back here? Where's Mrs. Romeo? Let's see where Mrs. Romeo... Mrs. Romeo's got Jenko right behind her. Mrs. Romeo up into fourth now after the Nevi pit. Jenko on Mrs. Romeo's left. Jenko just slips in fourth. Now Mrs. Romeo drops the position, but there's 3.5 seconds now between Mrs. Romeo and Drew, who's playing catch up from earlier on. And Kitty, oh, Kitty with a wiggle. Well held, well held. Where's Matt? Matt's here as well. So we've got Nevi and Fred. So don't forget we had Drew had to drop to the back and is now racing again normally, which is nice to see. Already back up into sixth. We have got boost on weak. How's your day going, Aiden? Speak to me. Speak to me, honey. Mystic is holding on really well to this lead. Drew with the fastest lap so far with a 1:30 flat, and we're about to spin the wheel of doom. It's going to be Mystics. Oh no, it's going to be Naderade. Did you just give up the sabotage? Okay, Mystic and Naderade, only 5th gear. So they only are in 5th gear until the next sabotage. Well, I didn't see it or hear about it, so I can't do much about it. Romeo, 8 seconds now in front of Jenko. Jenko got Drew, who's working his way back through the pit from the back. Naderade is in 5th gear only with Mystic here. Romeo will take both of them. Looking a little bit sketchy on the old connection though from Romeo, so hopefully it's not too impactful on his race. We've got 1 minute until the next sabotage. Jenko and Drew here now as well, with Matt close in behind. I will say I could be much better than it is right now. I haven't slept at all. Sleep in general has been rough this last week. And well, I'm not going anywhere at all these days, but I won't get into it right now. Okay. Okay, no, that's fair. You don't have to speak too much about it, but I know sleep deprivation is rough. Someone who's struggled with insomnia in the past, I understand how it can make you feel. So I'm not going to try and tell you, do your best to get some sleep, but maybe, you know, do everything you can in your power to do some reading into maybe different techniques. How many laps? It's a 40-minute race, so I'm not sure how many laps we're... Whoa, hang on, I need to spin the wheel. Beckett Talk, thank you so much for joining us earlier on in Meg. Queen Meggie, how are you doing? It's going to be Romeo's 2.5 second lead here. It's going to be sabotaged. Romeo, only 5th gear, please. I try for a nap yet, but we'll see how far I get. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Do you just, yeah, do your best. Do your best. I understand it's rough and there's no point just saying, oh, we'll just try close your eyes and count sheep. It doesn't work like that. Pop in and up your points. Get those points up. I want to see some instant sabos. Oh, it's going to be about 30 laps. The boys are telling me who have done practice. It'll be about 30 laps. So we are 8 laps in so far. Drew is slowing down after hitting the wall. Jenko moves up into 3rd. Drew's gone from the back of the pack to 4th. Kitty chasing him behind. Romeo's dropped down to 6th, having got the sabotage of 5th gear only, and has picked up a 1.5. Naderade is now in the lead with a 1.5 second lead over Mystic and Jenko. Risk it all. Risk it all. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for popping in. How's your day going so far? Best tip from me, from someone who struggled with sleep in the past: ban all electrical items, phone, etc. Yeah, the only thing is I fall asleep with the TV on. I struggle to fall asleep if I'm not tired and the TV isn't on. The silence kills me. The silence absolutely kills me. But phones I do agree with, because that's like right in your eye line, isn't it? We're going to spin the wheel again, and we've got Mystic in the lead. Just getting home from work. How was work? How did your day go? What time is it, Risk It All? Yes, your name is Risk It All, not Risk It All. Oh, tactical pit there from Mystic. Jenko takes the lead. It will be Jenko's Sabo. And it's a nice one. Mystic's messed up there, big time. Instant 360, please, Jenko. Whee! Boosh. Not bad actually. He picked up the 1.5, which isn't ideal, but the actual 360 is okay. Radio can be good. Oh, you work overnight, 7:30 AM? Crikey. I couldn't do nights. I've said this before to someone else who does nights. I just could not do nights. I'm a night owl, but I couldn't do nights. I couldn't do the sleeping in the day. I would never sleep. I would never sleep. I could do the night shift, just not the trying to function around it. Jenko first, Kitty has Claus second, and Romeo third. That's the top three. Romeo has got 9.5 seconds to find Kitty, and has got Fred chasing in behind. 1 minute till the next sabotage here. Yeah, nothing we say should be considered as medical advice, other than self-care and love. Oh no. No. Nope, just going to skip over that one. So Drew is back in 9th now, trying to take some time off. Drew's the fastest here. Got quali point, which I need to add on actually for Drew. And also fastest lap so far in the race. Mystic has fallen behind. Jenko now coming into the lead. 2 seconds is the lead, but 2 seconds 2 second penalty as well. Wheel of Doom, what have you got for us? What do we want? What do we want to see for Jenko? What do we want to see? He's going to hit the D-cell. Is Kitty going to take it just in time? It's a nice sabo. It's a nice sabo, so whoever gets it's not going to get hurt too much. Jenko, instant 360, please. Oh, he avoided the penalty because he was in the penalty line and didn't pick it up. GG's, that's nice. That's lucky. He should have picked up a 3 second there. Kitty now 5 seconds in the lead. He came here from YouTube, loving the racing so far. Thank you so much for joining us. It's silly racing, it's sabotage racing, but you know, it is competitive at the same time. It just takes the seriousness out of some of the series that there are. There's plenty of those, but we wanted to have fun with it. We started it with 5 individual races. And we've morphed into endurance races. It's working a lot better, a lot less drama, so it's good. Thank you so much, Con. Have a lovely sleep, honey. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate seeing you always. The thing that's having is camping in the forest next to a river. Only thing I found that works, it doesn't come with the prescription. Really? I'll have to have a look at that. I've never even heard of it. Kitty's tyres are looking shot here. 1 minute till the next Sabo will miss the pit penalty if sabotage, so it might be Jenko's lead here. Surely Kitty's going to go in at this point. Surely. Kitty hasn't gone in. Ooh, it's interesting. Is Kitty banking on the sabotage being tyres, do you think? Kitty must be banking on it. We're going to spin the wheel in a minute anyway. Okay, let's see what's gonna come. Kitty has Claus first sabotage since November. Here we go. Okay, Kitty. Handbrake only for 2 minutes until the next sabotage. Bye, Kitty. Meow. We're gonna all eyes on Kitty. See these handbrake turns. How are they doing? We're watching. There's no regular braking inputs and it's all handbrake only. Hey, human, how you doing? It's St. Patrick's Day theme. St. Patrick's Day theme, you'll love it. You'll love it. How are you doing today? Good morning. Kitty has got handbrake only and no grip on those tires whatsoever. So this is going to be messy. Jenko now catching in quick, but they've got an 11-second lead over Romeo, who's in third. Kitty's doing well. Kitty will pit, has to pit here. Kitty is absolute master. Oh, 360 added in. Just clipped the grass, which sent her into a 360, but she did so well up until the end. The turns were good up until the last one where she just clipped the grass and it sent her into a 360. The turns were absolutely impeccable. Jenko and Kitty in the pits. We've got a minute till the next sabotage. Romeo's decided to pit as well. So the top 3 have gone into the pits. Fred is now moving up the grid. Half-second penalty picked up for cutting. Drew's going to move into second. Matt's going to move into third. No other pens given out. Weren't they really good? I'm well impressed. I couldn't have done that. I'd have been in the wall. I'd have picked up about 20 seconds worth of sabotages for that. Fred's going to get slowed down, but got 4 seconds to play with, so should be okay. Drew, Matt, Mystic, and Naderade. Mrs. Romeo in the mix there as well, just behind, but got a half-second pen, so will fall a little bit short there, being able to take over, depending on what everyone else does, of course. We're spinning the wheel of doom, and it is gonna be Freddy. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Dee, 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 dee. Okay. Freddy. Racing mediums, please. So, Fred will get slowed down in terms of pit time. Will be able to stay out on the mediums, as opposed to if he got inters or wets or something where he'd have to essentially do a double pen. So, we've got a replay Drew. Let's see what happened to Drew here. Where's Drew? Where is Drew? Why is that not showing him? Oh, there he is. He hit the wall. He hit the wall. There he is. That's fine. Miss Ashley is lurking as just popping doctors for blood tests, but need them channel points to eventually Sabo. Get those channel points, Miss Ashley. Good morning. I hope you're doing well as well, honey. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you being here always. Are you going to heaven? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can even read that out. Mystic is 2 minutes in the lead. 2 minutes in the lead? Did I say 2 minutes? 2 seconds in the lead. What am I on today, guys? Sort me out. Someone shout at me. Matt, Rose, Naderade, and Drew. 1.5 seconds slow down from Drew. Drew's had a little bit of a mess in some of the corners here at this race. So, but he's the fastest here, so you can't write him out. He's in a good position at the moment as well. Wheel of Doom coming up. Thank you, guys. I needed that. I needed that motivation. Sort myself out. I'm talking absolute macca today. Mystic here. Okay, what we got? Okay, Mystic. Okay, just avoided the reverse. Mystic, you need to go and pit for wet tires, please. Okay, Jenko replay. Let's see what happened. Here comes Jenko. What did he do? Jenko, what did you do? What is that? Amazing. You're fine though, you're fine. So Mystic's got to pit for wets. Matt will move up into first. Naderade in touching distance to the top 3. They've got 3 seconds behind them. Drew, who's super quick. I'm dropping that time quick. Delete your channel, you're not funny, lol. How many laps can wet survive for? Not many. Maybe 2? Maybe 2. They're going to get shredded. 1, probably. People tend to just pit straight away. People tend to pit straight away, so. People tend to just do 1 and accept that wets or inters is a double pit sabotage essentially here. Naderade is in the lead. We've got a minute till the next sabotage. Cloud, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Drew's in second. I kinda gave you the finger. I did. I gave you a tiny finger. Kenny has claws with a 1.5. Mrs. Romeo with a 1.5. Jenko also have their penalties. Kitty will have to do it on the next lap. Mrs. Romeo 3 seconds behind, so needs to play catch up a little bit to make sure taking that position. Romeo is 7 seconds behind Mrs. Romeo at the moment. Jenko is up in 4th. Naderade is 0.6 in the lead with the Wheel of Doom incoming. What Sabo is it going to be? Tell me before it goes. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't want that to happen to Naderade. No, it's Drew. It's Drew. Picked up a 1 second. Drew, reverse until the next sabotage, please. That is savage. That is savage. Greetings to the Irish. Top of the morning to you. It's, yeah, it is Irish week, essentially. It is, what's it? St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. So we're celebrating that today. I lived in Ireland for a long time. My name is actually Irish, my IRL name. And yeah, I love all things Irish. I will be having a pint of Guinness at some point over the weekend. I'm excited. No, I can't drink at the moment. I'm on a diet. That sucks. Drew just got hit by Romeo there. Cheeky little bump on the way through. Decos, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I've got Irish blood, but I'm not Irish. I'm born to English parents, but my dad has Irish parents. Where did I live in Ireland? Wicklow. Wicklow. So, like, below Dublin. Wasn't it? Wasn't it, Erdin? I'm glad you noticed that. I thought it. I didn't say it. Kitty now in the lead. 2.5 seconds. Not long until the next sabotage. Jenko's 7.8 seconds ahead of Fred at the moment. Drew's livery is on point. Yeah, it was my second place livery, but the winning livery for me today was... Where is she? Where is she? Mrs. Romeo's rainbow car. I just loved it. With the pot of gold and the leprechauns, I absolutely loved that one. Yeah, Wicklow is nice. I've not seen it since for quite a few years now, so maybe it's changed, but it's countryside. I was driving tractors at like very young, too young, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay. Kitty, racing hard tires, please. Kitty's in the pits getting racing hard. Jenko's going to take a big lead here. Big lead here. You lived in Maynooth for some time? No way, I didn't know that. Did I know that? I did not know that. Here's Drew. So Drew's livery was definitely my second place. It was between Mrs. Romeo and Drew. Mrs. Romeo's rainbow won, but Drew's Celtic details were really good. And I liked the green around the grill for Drew as well, which you can see here when he comes, when the camera angle changes for me. Look, the green in the grill. I love the little details for Drew, but Mrs. Romeo's rainbow car, I like my bright colours. We all know this. I like my bright colours. Jenko 10 seconds in the lead now. We need to slow him down, but we actually need to slow Drew down more because Drew's running away with this championship already. Mrs. Romeo up into the podium spots at the moment, but she has got a lot of drivers right behind her in the form of Matt, Mr. Romeo, Natorade and Nevi. Kitty's claws has dropped down to 8th, having changing on to racing hards. Where do I live now? I live in Manchester. I live in Manchester, so... I lived in Manchester the whole time, but we had a house in Ireland that we went to regularly. And we lived there for, like, before, like, I went to school, or, like, in the holidays at school, I'd be there for months at a time, for example. So, lived loosely, as in, like, I wasn't there full time, but I was there a lot of time, basically. We're spinning the wheel. It's going to be Jenko's. That's laughable, Rob. Biggest football clubs in the world. They don't even have enough fans to fill their stadium. Jenko. Racing Hearts. Lived away from Manchester. That is supposed to be a United fan. Oh, God, there's some comedians in here today. So Jenko will get slowed down. Won't get stacked on because there's not enough time. Fred is in second. Did Fred just mess up that corner? Let's see. Fred, you can't escape me, honey. Did you just mess up the hairpin? Oh no, it's okay. Just a little bit wide. I thought it was worse than that. Yeah, Man City's women's team are better because they actually are doing better. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. Fred, Matt, I was already in a replay when you asked me to replay. Okay, Lindo, welcome in. How you doing? The men's team are better too, to be fair, right now. I can't lie about that. The men's City men are, yeah, well, they won the treble last year. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. But they're not one of the biggest clubs in the world. Just because they're one of the best football teams in the world right now in terms of playing, they're not one of the biggest clubs in the world. That's absolutely bonkers when you've got the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United. You'd even argue like Inter Milan, AC Milan. They're not even close. Let's spin the wheel. 1.5 seconds. Oh, it's a nice one. It is a nice one, so Fred will be fine. Fred, instant 360, please. Oops. Matt's going to move into the lead here. Fred's still got to hit the D-cell. Traction controls absolutely ruined him there. Get rid of the wheel of doom. We've not got long until the sabotages start coming in every 1 minute. That's not going well. So you're a Wednesday fan? You've probably got more history than City 2, to be fair. Hey, Wilkie, I see you over there, City fan in the red team. We've got a City fan lurking on me on the red team right now. Erden, I hope you do get some sleep. I really appreciate you being here. And look after yourself as well. Thank you for all the love. And hopefully I'll see you next time and you'll have had a little bit of rest at least. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you. I'll finish my coffee. I need to get a new one. That's gone cold. I need to get a new coffee. After the 32-minute sabotages, from 34 minutes, they will be every 1 minute. If big equals legacy, then City are still small. But if big equals impact, then City have a lot of players out there in the market and the treble. Yeah. Success, not denying it. Recent success, absolutely not denying it. History, none. So it depends your interpretation of a big club. Because then you would be saying that United aren't a big club because we don't have recent success, but we are one of the biggest clubs in the world. You would be saying we aren't a big club anymore, which isn't true. We're not as big as we were in terms of success, but we are still one of the biggest clubs in the world. So Matt, 6 seconds in the lead, 1 second decel happening now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Matt, drop to the back, please. There isn't enough fans for the Manchester to be blue. In all reality, United are a bigger club. We're just not as successful right now. We are a bigger club. You can't, bias aside, you can't deny it. We're a bigger club. We've got more fans. The City isn't blue. It's more successful, but it's not bigger at all. Wednesday's goalkeeper coach played for City in League One. Can't think of many players that played for United in League One. Hang on, Wednesday's goalkeeper played for City in League One. No, that's true. That's true. Oh, there's nothing started, Rob. There's nothing started. It's all just normal chat. Normal chat. Kitty in the lead. Fred is in second. Romeo is in third. Naderade in fourth. And then we've got Mystic going into the pits. Pimple, Grenade went in, sit by. Hey. You're welcome to throw in the grenade when I'm sober on a Thursday morning. If you throw that grenade in on a Saturday when I'm like 10 Jaeger bombs deep at the pub with my friends and the grenade is exploding. Fred and Romeo. Romeo here really jittering around, which is very unlike Romeo, with Naterade and Jenko chasing him behind. Mystic decided to pit, and the sabotage is now going to start coming in every 1 minute. Kitty, we've got 3.5 seconds to try and slow you down. What can we do? Wheel of Doom. Okay, it's a nice one to slow down, Kitty. Hello, Adam. How you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Kitty. Only second gear for for 2 minutes. Is it 1 minute or 2 minutes? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Hey, Putty. Hey, Putty. How you doing? I see you. Thank you. How's everyone's days going so far? Welcome into all the new viewers. We are nearly at the end of this race. We've got Sabotage every 1 minute. Kitty's in the lead. We've got second gear only for the remaining 30 seconds of the minute. Fred will take first hit and will get the next Sabotage. Things are about to start hotting up in this race now. The race is 5 minutes away from finishing. No one's redeemed any instant sabos. Everyone's already spent their points early on into the season, so they're trying to get them back as quickly as possible. Fred is in first, Romeo is in second, and Natorade is in third. Both of them two going into the pit. Let's spin the wheel of doom. It's going to be Fred Sabo. Fred, you need to pit for inters, please. Fred is likely now to get stacked on because Fred has only just gone past the pit. And is going to get a second Sabotage as well. Fred's race could be over here. Let's see what the Wheel of Doom brings up for the second wheel spin. We're only 20 seconds or so away from that. Jenko's slowing down, hitting the decel line. Kitty's in third. Mrs. Romeo up in fourth. 11 seconds to find on Kitty, though. What have we got here for Jenko? 15 seconds until the wheel spins again. Fred is going to get stacked. Has to pit already for inters. What's going to be the second Sabotage? If this is dropped to the back, Fred is finished. Oh, it's terrible. Brad, you need to reverse for a minute, and you need to pit for inters. Eek! So Jenko is going to take the lead. Oh man, that's savage. It is savage. Here is Fred in reverse for a whole minute. Jenko, the new race leader, 3.5 seconds in the lead. Kitty has taken second. Fred is going backwards. Mrs. Romeo should take third back. She's still got 25 seconds to find, though. Wheel of Doom's going to spin again. Here we go, Jenko. Jenko would have to really mess up here. Okay, it's not horrific for Jenko. It's definitely recoverable. It's definitely recoverable because the gaps are huge. Jenko, second gear only until the next Sabotage. It's not the end of the wheel. Kitty will take the lead. Mrs. Romeo is 17 seconds behind. It will help the grid close up here a little bit as Jenko slows right down on the straight. Kitty will pull a huge lead here, but everyone else is going to group up, which is nice. So basically we need a big Sabo for Kitty. Otherwise this is going to be a whitewash. Because everyone else is really tight coming into the tunnels, look. We've got pretty much 6 or 7 of the drivers all together coming through the tunnels. Kitty is pulled away with 12 seconds and counting. Jenko is 12 seconds ahead of Natorade. Has got second gear only, though. Right, we're spinning the wheel. Mrs. Rome could be on. Drew could be on. Drew could be on. Oh, it's perfect, guys. It's perfect. It's done exactly what we wanted it to do. Kitty, you need to lose a place, please. You need to drop to second. So that has just closed the entire... That has just closed the entire grid up. This is anybody's race. So Jenko with Natorade, Drew, Mystic, Mrs. Romeo, Nevi, Romeo within touching distance as well, all coming for Kitty. Anybody's race at this point. The Wheel of Doom's going to spin again. Kitty has lost a place and can race normally again. Jenko. Oh, hang on, a bit early, but it's okay. Jenko, you need to pit for racing mediums. We've got another Sabotage coming in 1 minute. Drew is in second. It could be Drew's here. Kitty lost 4 places. Kitty didn't get on the gas fast enough when they came down the straight. She only needed to lose 1 place. And she was too slow accelerating once they came past her. Jenko's lost a little bit of control there. Drew on the inside. Ooh, this is anybody's race. This is literally anybody's race. Drew or Natorade in touching distance. Mrs. Rome as well. We're going to spin the wheel again. Oh, Jenko's gone wide. Spinning the wheel. Will be the last Sabo of the day. Or of the race. Drew's taking it. Drew, you need to pit for racing hards. Natorade is in second. We'll look to win the race here. Drew and Jenko going into the pits. Drew and Jenko going into the pits. Drew's in the pit. Natorade. Drew's got second. Romeo's got third. Jenko went down to 4th. Nevi took top 5. Well done, Nevi. Kitty is in 6th. Miss 6 and 7. Mrs. Romeo's taken 8th. Fred has taken 9th. And Matt has taken 10th. Thank you for the lurk, Adam. I appreciate the lurks. Natorade with the win, though. GG's Natorade. Solid, solid win there. What an end to the race. That loser place for Kitty is what changed the entire race. Jenko got the sabotage before Drew for race.